Almighty EA ski. Where do I begin to start? So I got up the other day, and of course, you say your prayer, and then you start your day. You start scrolling through the IG. What do I see? Akai with another.
Another one. Another one.
I don't even know where to begin. Akai with another Mpc X. And I'm just sitting there and I'm looking at them, the beat going, and they playing it, and they just selling a dolphin water. And I'm saying to myself, so this is what they doing? This is not a shot at nobody besides just me keeping it 100, being in the culture. I have a lot of people that hit me because they know that I have a lot of gear. And they know that I'm very honest with them about gear. And they know that I'm not going to lie to them about what's really going on. Akai has taken us in a direction. Akai has taken us in a direction that is very, very dissatisfying to me. Because now they're selling us workflow and not sound. I've asked many of people, what is music without sound? So you're just selling us a paint job, an extra round, and you feel really, really good about that?
Really, nigga?
It is sad to get people to go out and spend $2,500, and people can't even afford to buy tracks from producers, but they will spend money on something that's basically the same thing y'all been doing. Y'all have not upgraded the sound and the converters in years, man. It's been years since y'all made a machine that sounds like it's supposed to sound. This has been my problem with Akai since the whole MPC Renaissance startup movement to hybrid integrating with software. What is music without sound? You're selling us touch screens, you're selling us color, you're selling us all this other stuff, but none of these machines sound like the vintage drum machines. Now, I've heard one of your employees that work there say, oh man, with the technology, things has changed, now, you don't need the vintage stuff, and boom, boom, boom. You do need the vintage stuff, though, because we're losing sound. We're losing sound. Why do you think you got Black Lion Audio changing y'all converters and selling us converters so they can change the outs and the inputs and make it sound better? Why? Because it don't sound good, okay? I'm just being honest with you. It doesn't sound good. And you keep on selling this to the kids that don't know better. So I guess that's your target market, is the kids. And we all know the kids are vulnerable. So if we don't protect the kids and be honest with them, you're just going to take advantage of them, because that's what y'all doing, man. Y'all not doing what y'all supposed to be doing. And you know what else that makes me really upset about this whole situation? Is you have the galls to try to make it vintage like a 3000, like the classic. So you're going to make it not sound good, but try to make it look like the classic. Y'all should really be ashamed of yourselves, man. So you want everything that the classic made us feel good about, and you're going to steal the sound and take that away from us. But it looks like the classic, but it don't sound like the classic, man. What's going on, man? What's going on? And all you other cats that's out there, and you're endorsing this, maybe because y'all getting free goods, that's cool. I'm not a hater, bro. That don't bother me. I'm about the culture, though. I'm about the sound of the culture. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's making great beats with horrible sonics. That's an oxymoron. Let's just be real, man. Nobody's going to tell you that because people just don't talk like that. People send me beats and I love the tracks, but I hear the mixes and what they recorded on, and I'm like, man, that's horrible. Because converters make the world go around in music. This is why we had mix board. This is why we had tape machines. This is why analog gear is so important. Because it makes stuff sound immaculate. So you keep selling us these high-end machines, which I don't have a problem with the price of the machine if it sounds good. But you didn't do nothing to it but put a new faceplate on it. And now you got people's names coming up on the screens like you just invented something great. I don't care if my name come up on the screen if it don't sound good. Look, man, I'm just here to address the elephant in the room. To all my fans and to all the people that hit me, that's in my DM, and I'm talking about it'd be a lot of people hitting me. Understand this. Just because something is out and they hype it doesn't make it credible or reputable. It just makes it another agenda. To me, Akai has an agenda to do what they need to do. I don't think they have the same agenda they used to have where they were really once into making stuff that sound immaculate, that made us sound like, I mean, you know, I'm not saying you the best producer or beat maker, but when you had a machine from Akai, it made you sound good. Even if you didn't make the best beats, it sounded good. The sonics of it, that kick and snare, when you hit it, you're like, woo! All you had to do was just work on your skill level now because you knew it was going to sound good. Now you're just making all kinds of stuff and it's just not sounding good. You got to do a bunch of stuff just to make it sound good. That's the way I feel. Now, do I have an Mpc X? Yes, I do. Do it sound good? Not to me. Is the workflow? Yes, I do use it for the workflow. So if you're getting it for a workflow, then you understand. But other than that, it doesn't have a sound to it. And then you keep selling us something else, and I'm trying to figure out why. Why? Why you just won't make a machine that sound good so we can be excited about it again? Maybe you don't care about the sound no more. That's cool. Just come out and say it. We don't care about the sound. We just want y'all to be fooled by the way it look. Say that. Because I'm tired of people hitting me, ask me what do I think. You don't really want to know my thoughts. The almighty EA.